Norm, why don't you tell number 6?
Number 6, take an improv class.
And why?
Because it helps with your spontaneity, coming up with ideas, and coming up with stuff, and being more fun, and being more goofy.
And having a lot of laughs. Yeah. Oh my God. And nothing is scary after that, it seems. Because if you can do improv, hell, that prepares you for anything. Oh my gosh. And we taught
an improv class. That's kind of how we kind of fell in love with each other. It's kind of funny. But we ended up, so today, we are celebrating our 10th anniversary. This is a couple days afterwards, but we've been doing this all weekend. It's now Saturday. We are in Baraboo Music and
Baraboo, Wisconsin.
Baraboo, Wisconsin. It's one of the places we went to for one of our many honeymoons we've had, many honeymoons, and it's one of the places we came to probably almost, maybe 11 years ago. No, not 11 years ago, maybe
something like
8 or 9 years ago.
Wow.
So we wanted to come back here and have Lily get goofy again. Hopefully we'll find the pictures of Lily when she was trying to jam on a guitar.
Oh, that was fun. Oh my God. So yes, be goofy and take an improv class to help you to be goofy around each other, because you can let down your guard. You could maybe do the Stevie Ray class, Stevie Ray School of Improv. Hi, Stevie. Or
some
any.
of the other ones.
Yeah, there's tons of them.
Both of us are graduates of the Stevie Ray School of Improv.
So stay tuned.
There are many other ones in Twin Cities area and around the country.
Oh yes. So you know what to do. Number 7.
Go on date night, at least once a week.
We happen to be at Mamma Mia restaurant in Baraboo, Wisconsin.
Woohoo!
Yay! But
we're looking forward to the classic pizza here, the classic New York style pizza, which is actually thin crust. Which a lot of people think thick crust is it, but thin crust is actually New York style.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Number 7 was date each other regularly. Thank you.
Yes, go on dates every week.
The last 3 points are somewhat connected as far as how we relate to each other and with helping each other out on difficult days. So it would be 8, 9, and 10. 8 would be about executive function.
Aha! Many times one of us will realize that we forgot to renew our prescription for our Adderall in this case, or other meds we may be taking.
Or they're having a shortage.
Yeah, or they're having a shortage, or they go, surprise! A train's coming by and we can't get your Adderall to you because you're on the other side of the tracks. But I digress.
No, seriously, but shortages.
This happened last month with our supplier at our pharmacy.
That was awful.
We had to switch pharmacies, and I was busy starting my new job and doing other things, and I just couldn't get that prescription transferred. And Lily said, "Tell you what, I'll take care of it. I'm all medicated. I'm all ready to go." She got it done a couple hours, where I might have drawn it out for 3 days because I would have tried doing something and then forgot it or whatever. And then,
executive function stuff.
Yeah.
So the person who's able to think clearly because they are medicated, or if you're the spouse of the one who's taking meds and you're not and you don't need them, then you think on their behalf. In his case, maybe I ran short and forgot. Maybe they don't have a shortage. I forgot to call it in. I may be really, really tired, and he'll understand if I'm cranky. So that's number 8. Number 9, whoops, I got to show you the book. 9 was to press the button right when you want to say something. No, it is to read interpersonal skills books or people skills books. For example,
Personality Plus by Florence Littauer. You ever wonder why the person that you're best friends with is an absolute whack job? It's because of this. They have a different personality than you. Or maybe they think differently than you. Or maybe your best friend or your spouse or whatever may be a different personality. Now, Lily and I are pretty close in personality. We're both sanguines. Woohoo! But we differ. I'm a little more phlegmatic, and she's a little more choleric. Of course, I have some choleric in me too, but she's more of a choleric melancholy. Oh, that's right. Choleric.
Read the book.
Yeah, yeah. You get it done. I know she is. She's actually a sanguine choleric. How's that sound?
Yeah, and people somewhat change their temperaments as they age sometimes. And it's not like it's set in stone, plus depending on the situation you're in, it brings out different aspects of you. But it's still, that book is fabulous. Read 15 minutes a day of something dealing with interpersonal skills. Yeah, very easy read. And helps your brain to keep strong. So personal development, keep growing, like you said in one of the numbers.
Yeah, yeah. Just keep moving forward and growing and helping each other grow. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, we've had one where we had helping kind of educate the other person on something that maybe you've gone through before, but they haven't, and you go, oh, well, this is what I did, and this is how it helped, and this is, and whatever. And I know there's a few things in the future here that Lily's going to have to go through that I've already gone through twice, actually. And
Really? Oh. Okay.
loss of a parent.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but things like that. I mean, it's just one of those things, and I think that you can actually help each other through that because, in my case, I have more experience. I lost both my parents over the last 20 years, and
Yeah.
and it's something I can help her with, and help her with other things, and she can help me many times with many other things, and remembering to read 15 minutes a day, especially.
Yeah. And yeah, I hear you saying, I don't read. Yeah, well, learn to make it a habit. If I can do it, you can do it. I hated reading after college and then decided, wow, it would help me with my career, it helped me with my relationships, it helped me understand myself better, etc.
And if you fall asleep while reading, stand up and read.
Yeah, exactly.
Because when you fall asleep, you'll wake up pretty quickly.
Like that. And lastly, possibly the most important, well, just, they're all important. Speak well of the person, of your spouse, to other people.
And to each other.
And behind their back.
Yeah.
It's not the social norm, so to speak. It's always like, oh, I love her, but. No, but.
Yeah.
I love him, but. No.
Yeah. And it helps being encouraging to your spouse, or if you do have an issue, talk about it. Talk about what's, and I know Lily and I have done that many times over the years where we may have had an issue with something, and I said, well, wait a second, this is what I'm seeing, and then she'd explain what she was seeing, and I would seek to understand her, and I would seek to be understood, just like you do in the 7 Habits, and it helped us, and it made us end up apologizing to each other because we were both wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
in the argument. So.
And you know what? If you're going to talk about your spouse to somebody, venting to them, the person to vent to is a combination of God and the therapist.
Yeah.
People who can do things about it with you. Because otherwise, you're bitching about them to a friend who starts to form an opinion about that person and looks at them differently the next time they see them. Plus, it's akin to gossip. And who the hell wants to gossip about their spouse? It's just not cool.
Especially the way things have been, the last couple of years where one simple misspoken word, gets completely blown up by whatever. And so it's one of those things where you should always talk well about your spouse, and if there is an issue, if someone says, God, Lily's this or whatever, blah, blah, it's like, well, tell me more. Have you talked to her about that? If that's a certain problem.
Yeah, and it's, be aware of your surroundings and how they are impacting you with how you treat your spouse. I talk about that in a different... So basically, to finish our point, be aware that you are impacted by media, whether it's what you read, what you watch, listen to. Hate to say it, but it really impacts us.
Yes, it does.
It could be in a good way, but often in a bad way.
Many times. So that is the top 10 list of how to have a great relationship when one or both of you have ADHD. My successful relationship was with someone with ADHD, and one that I didn't have was my unsuccessful relationship was with someone who didn't have ADHD, who didn't understand my wiring, and I understood her wiring pretty well, but she didn't understand mine, which, I get.
It happens. Yeah.
If you don't normally have it, you don't understand it, where we understand each other really well.
And the funny thing is, I never thought that I could be married to someone who's wired like I am, because I thought, how crazy would it be? And yet it turned out to be the very thing I needed. Isn't that wild? It's incredible, and I'm so grateful. And happy 10th anniversary.
Yeah, happy 10th anniversary. Mwah.
Have we grossed you out sufficiently? Thanks for tuning in. Chat soon.